Hey there, Regina Andler here, and it is time for Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Today, I want to talk about your personal news feed. Let me ask you this. As a business owner, or even not as a business owner, do you find yourself endlessly scrolling through the junk on your news feed? And then, you go out there and maybe check one thing. Or if you're a business owner, you might go out and post something in your group. Of course, when you open up your social media, maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's LinkedIn, maybe it's X, whatever it is, you open it up and you just start seeing all the other stuff that's out there. So of course you start scrolling and looking through it all. And before you know it, 2 hours have passed. And you're like, where did the time just go? Well, that's like the suck of the suck in of social media. That's what it does. It kind of like gets you like sucked in. And before you know it, an hour has passed, a half hour has passed, an hour has passed, 2 hours have passed. And you're like, I got nothing done because I started scrolling and got tied up in that and total squirrel syndrome. I have a tip for you today. Your personal profile is one of those things where you can just get sucked in. Now, if you're a business owner and you're on social media, a lot of people are on Facebook. Remember, there's over 3 billion B with a B active profiles on Facebook. So chances are pretty good your ideal client is hanging out on Facebook. And you might have a group, you might have a business page, you might have a business group, or you have events going on like this. You have something happening. So you have to be out here doing stuff, but you don't want to get caught up in the personal profile suck. Well, I have a tool for you today, and we're going to do a little demo. So let's see if I can get my screen sharing going here. And I'm going to show you a really cool tool that I learned about a while ago from my business consultant. And it is hands down my favorite tool. And let's see, here we are right here. Share. Now you see you. So hopefully my screen is sharing because now I can't see us. And so what I'm going to show you is here's my screen. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here. There's some ads and there's a lot of junk. And right now in the US with the political climate, there's a ton of political stuff and there's just stuff everywhere. And you know what? It is so easy to get sucked up into all the stuff that's going on. There's some great stories and you go into those and then you go scroll down and there's some reels and there's all this other stuff and you just want to check it all out and hours go by. But I have something for you. So there is an extension. It's a Google Chrome extension. So for those of you using Google Chrome extension, it is called Newsfeed Eradicator. Here it is right here. And what Newsfeed Eradicator does is exactly what it says. It takes away your newsfeed. It's the eradicator. So you can turn off Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Reddit. I don't even know what Y Combinator News is because I've never used it. And then there's GitHub here. So if I turn on Facebook, now you just saw my newsfeed there for a minute, right? And if I go over here and I refresh my screen, check this out. No more newsfeed. It gives me a nice little quote because it changes up the quotes. So we have a quote from Lao Tzu, and it says, "The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long." Nice quote. Now I still see stuff going on here. And if I want to go over to my business page, I can do that. If I want to go back home, see that? It bounced in. The newsfeed kind of came in, but it was gone. Turned it off. So I don't see that. I don't get distracted by the shiny stuff there. I can go over to my business page. I can bounce back again. And I'm not seeing all that other stuff, so I don't get distracted. So again, it's called Newsfeed Eradicator. And so all you need to do is go out to Google and just Google Newsfeed Eradicator. And you can turn any one of these on, Instagram, all these. And then here's the thing. So you can say, well, you know what? I kind of want to go out and check out what's going on in my newsfeed. Great. I'm going to go out there for 30 minutes and say, oh, got to turn it off. Let's turn it off because it's not cooperating here. And I'm going to say turn it off for 30 minutes. And hopefully it actually turned it off. And no, it did not, because for some reason, my eradicator doesn't want to eradicate. If If I say turn it off for a day, here it is. It's off for 24 hours. So now if I bounce back over here, here's my newsfeed. It's all back again. And so I get to see it. I get to scroll down. And then if I say, you know what, I am so done. I really need to get some work done. I say, you know what, go over here, turn this back on, bounce over here. And there you go, it's gone again. This is hands down right now one of my favorite tools. Why? Because it keeps me focused. It keeps me on point. It keeps me from scrolling mindlessly all day long. So if you find that you are scrolling mindlessly all day long and all of a sudden hours are gone and you don't know where they went, download, it is free, Newsfeed Eradicator. It is an extension on your Google Chrome, and you just install it. Again, it's free, and you turn it on and off at will. You can keep it off forever. You can eradicate forever. You can turn it off forever. You can do whatever you want with it. The power is in your hands. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, especially to help you focus and actually reach all of those goals that you're working on. We'll see you next week on Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Bye for now.